scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Hi everybody, today is Thursday, November 21st, 2019. It's Hulk Fever Day, where we show our love for our beloved green hero, the Hulk. Today I'm going to be going over some recent comments by Lou Ferrigno in regards to the Hulk and how he's portrayed in Endgame. I'm also going to be announcing some changes coming to my Thursday lineup with Hulk Fever. So let's go ahead and get started. This article was posted November 19th by Gregory Lawrence in Collider. And the headline reads, OG Hulk, Lou Ferrigno is upset at Smart Hulk from Avengers Endgame. So in 2016, Captain America Civil War, Marvel movie fans watched in horror as their beloved team of Avengers fought each other, both ideologically and literally. In 2019, Lou Ferrigno has upped the ante. Ferrigno first played the Incredible Hulk in the landmark 1970s-80s CBS television series. Now Ferrigno has declared war on his brother in Hulkitude, Mark Ruffalo. As reported by comicbook.com, Ferrigno was very disappointed by Ruffalo's portrayal of the character in Avengers Endgame, particularly with Smart Hulk, or as we know him, Professor Hulk. Smart Hulk, for those who have somehow still yet to see Avengers Endgame, is a catchy nickname given to the film's new version of the Hulk, a combination of Bruce Banner's intellect with the Hulk's giant greenness, not to mention a dope pair of glasses and a sensible yet stylish cardigan. Ferrigno found this new rendition to be borderline blasphemous. To quote, what's happening is that the first two Hulk movies, the CGI was improving, but the last one, Endgame, I was disappointed because the Hulk needs to be hideous. He needs to be a creature. You see, in Endgame, Mark Ruffalo, I think it has a lot to do with him and Disney. I didn't like the way it portrayed Hulk. It took away that beauty, that quality of the Hulk. That's why a lot of people liked the series. It sounds to me like Ferrigno is a purist. He's used to the Hulk being an extension of Banner's anger, pain, and disgust, a hideous creature, if you will. So, of course, if he sees this new Hulk beaming optimistically and sharing a kind taco with Paul Rudd, it would rankle his feathers regarding the character. Ferrigno himself said as much. Continuing, now in this new film, the Hulk is having dialogue conversations. I think it basically just spoiled it. This ain't the first time Ferrigno has let his MCU opinions fly freely. At the 2019 Montreal Comic-Con, he gave his power rankings of other screen performers' takes on the Hulk. To quote Lou, Mark is a wonderful actor, but we've had three different actors. We've had Eric Bana, Edward Norton, and Mark Ruffalo. I like Bill Bixby the best. I like Edward Norton, but Ruffalo, I think he's a wonderful actor. He blends in with the Marvel aspect of the Avengers, but I can't take him seriously enough. Bill has that intensity, and you knew that when he was in danger. You could feel that intensity. But because of Marvel and Disney, they've taken a different direction. You can't take it as seriously as the original series. Well, you can't please everyone. Many people, myself included, love the MCU's generally lighter tone and flirtations with straight-up comedy in films like Thor Ragnarok. But Ferrigno clearly prefers a more serious, intense, and scary take on Hulk. Alas, maybe next he'll start tweeting at Warner Brothers to get them to release the Snyder Cut. So here's my take on it. I've sort of held this in for a while now, since I've seen Endgame. But now I see Lou had these comments. I've seen other YouTubers that love the Hulk. basically reflect the same position. I loved Endgame. I thought it was cool. Um, I love seeing Thor, Iron Man. I love the story. I love the plot line. It was awesome. I liked Infinity Gauntlet. But as a purist for Hulk, I didn't like him. And the reason being, first they set me up in Infinity Wars to think that the Hulk was holding back, um, basically against Thanos. Let's just put it out there. Thanos bitch slapped the Hulk. Unheard of. The Hulk puts up a better fight than what they showed. So we went through Infinity War being patient, saying to ourselves, or to myself, you know what? I'm going to wait for the payoff in Endgame. I'm going to wait. It's going to come around. They're going to let the Hulk run with it. They're going to have him smash out of that Hulk Buster outfit and just go nuts. So we get to Endgame, and they have the Professor Hulk. Might as well just given him the old yogurt haircut while you're at it that we saw in the Amazing Hulk or whatever it was, that one I didn't like. They downplayed his power scale. They downplayed his rage. I mean, it wasn't there at all. The love of his life, Black Widow, gets killed, and they make him dopey. It was a huge, monumental letdown for us Hulk fans. It just wasn't cool. The Hulk doesn't wear a cardigan, okay? The Hulk doesn't wear glasses. I don't care what kind of amalgamation this is or Professor Hulk this is. It's not cool. The Hulk is meant to rage out. The Hulk is meant to smash. The Hulk is meant to take care of his enemies and take the fight to them as far as he can take it. Endgame to me, as a Hulk fan, was a massive letdown. Now, I'm not saying he should have been the center of attention. Of course not. What I'm saying is they should have let him smash on Thanos just a little bit. You know, get that revenge he was seeking for the death of his friends, for the death of Black Widow. Get that anger out on him. You know, let the fight last at least a good 5-10 minutes. It was about 5 minutes. Let the fight last a little bit longer. Let him give Thanos a run for his money. Let him be a part of that end scene where everybody's beating up Thanos and winning. You know, the whole thing just really upset me. And it goes to a broader theory I had at the time, and I'm still sticking with it. I think that generally there was a power down and a letdown on a lot of the characters so they can enhance their Captain Marvel agenda, because they want Captain Marvel to be the next Superman. Just a sneaky feeling I have. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. It just seemed like everybody was powered down. And if that wasn't the reason, then it was to give equal power and equal timing. Well, that isn't the way it works. Okay? Some characters are more powerful than others. And some have characteristics that have to be on display. And you have to show them. Now, another little thing I want to say here is I'm basing my opinion not just on the Incredible Hulk TV series. I'm basing it on my love of the comic books, where I've seen what the Hulk can do when he gets World Breaker. When he refuses to let Banner come out. He is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful being on Earth. I mean, for crying out loud, he just about breaks New York off the map. And then they give us this wimpy Hulk. I mean, you just might as well have him have the power of Tony Stark at this point. So, that's my problem with Endgame. Once again, I love the movie. Don't get me wrong. But from a Hulk standpoint, I just didn't think it was cool. I want a remake, and I want my Green Giant back smashing and just grinding up Thanos like he's a frickin' pecan. So that's my rant on that. Now for some changes. Uh, just a quick note, my surgery went well. I'm recovering. I'm still a little under the weather. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. So that's why I've been a little low on content. I haven't really been on Instagram or Facebook. I'm just trying to get better. I've been focusing a little bit more on my art because it helps me focus away from my pain and all the stuff I'm going through with the after effects of the surgery. But the good news is I'm probably about 70%. So for some changes, I've made a decision that Hulk Fever is now going to be HWD Fever every Thursday. That's going to be the Hulk, Wolverine, and Daredevil. I did this because I feel that my Hulk Fever material is getting a little stale. So I want to mix it up a little. These three guys are the roots of my collection and my love of comics. Wolverine, I've been following him since X-Men, since I was a little kid. And right into the 80s when he started having his own series, which was brought through a little bit through Marvel Presents, and then finally the Wolverine comic books. Daredevil is the foundation of my collection. Daredevil is one of my most highly collected books. It's one of my oldest books I have. I think it's Daredevil's maybe 65. I can't remember. I'm going to have to look. So moving forward, Hulk Fever is now going to be replaced with WHD Fever. On the playlist, I'm going to break it down: Hulk, Daredevil, Wolverine. I'll come up with some snazzy names. Figure let's do a little deep dive. Let's do a little fandom on the other two characters, Wolverine and Daredevil. Let's show our love for them as well. I know a lot of people, I've noticed a lot of Hulk fans are Wolverine and Daredevil fans, which I find interesting. Someday I'm going to do a whole thing on Hulk fans because we're very interesting part of the comic book fandom. We love our Hulk, and we are very, very animate about how things should be with the Hulk or the Incredible Hulk, whichever way you want to call him. So thanks for watching. If you've subscribed, thanks for subscribing. Make sure to like and share. If you're new, I put out content for sure every Thursday and Friday. Tomorrow we'll have Eye on Indies. Next Thursday, remember, it's WHD for Wolverine, Hulk, and Daredevil. I may even switch that up. It might be HWD by the time I get there, or DWH. I don't know. Just know it's those three characters, okay? So have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow on Eye for Indies.